what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to United States National Team Career, where we just finished up the South America Cup, and we have a couple of friendlies up today. We are playing South Africa and Korea. I know not the most exciting games in the world, but still it's a good way to test out some of the lesser players, and we're going to probably swap out the entire lineup. As you can see what we had from the South America Cup, we're probably going to swap everybody out for new players. Just give those guys a break from the national team. So, yeah, we're probably going to bring up some of the players that just missed the cut for the South America Cup team, and then some of the players that are a little bit further down the line that are developing and coming along quite nicely. I want to give some of them a chance too. So let's get in and choose our new team. And here is the team I have chosen for today. Now, the thought behind some of these players is I'm not just looking ahead to the next World Cup in 2018. I'm actually looking further down the road to 2022, where we're going to lose a lot of the current starting players. Some of the current starting players are still going to be there in 3 years for the next World Cup, but 7 years down the road, they're not going to be there. And I want to see what we have coming up the pipeline that's going to supply this team when we come to 2022. So that's why some of the players are in there, so I don't have to explain every single one of them. You're like, why are they there? That's why. But let's take a look at who we've selected. It's going to be Nick Rimando and Bill Hamid in goal. Beyond Rimando, Hamid, Guzan, and Tim Howard, we really don't have very many goalkeepers that are going to be there for the United States. Bill Hamid is going to get both games today. Nick Rimando is just there as a backup. He's 36 years old. He's going to be 39 when the next World Cup rolls around. He won't be there, and I don't think Tim Howard will be there either. Maybe as a backup, but I'm not sure. That's why I want to really test out Bill Hamid today and in the coming matches. I mean, we're going to call up Bill Hamid a lot. In defense, it's going to be Maurice Adu, Chris Schuler, Gregory Garza, Matt Hedges, Raymond Gaddis, Chris Clute, and Ike Opara. My first time ever playing with Opara. In the midfield / winger positions, it's going to be Dylan Powers, Luis Silva, Will Trapp, Daniel Williams, Harry Shipp, Alfredo Morales, Ben Swanson, Amobi Okugo, Eric Finley, and Zach Pfeffer. And in the center forward / other winger positions, it's going to be CJ Sapong, Andrew Wotton, Rubio Rubin, and Tesho Akindele. So for the first game, we're playing South Africa, and here is the team that I've chosen. Now, before I tell you who they are, everyone with the exception of Maurice Adu is either 26 years of age or younger, and a lot of these players I have never used before. So this could be a pretty interesting game here. So for in the left wing spot, we got Harry Shipp. I know he's a center attacking mid, but he can play out there. Silva, I played with. He's very good in that center forward spot. I really do like him a lot there. And Ethan Finley's got a lot of pace. You know I like some pace on the wings. Finley's got tons of it. In the midfield, it's the youngest player, Zach Pfeffer, at 20 years old. Will Trapp is only 22, and he's a little small. Usually I like bigger players in that spot, but we'll see how he does. And then Morales, I've never used before, so we'll see how he does. Across the back line, it's going to be Garza, Opara, Adu, and Gaddis. And in goal, it's going to be Bill Hamid. Here's a look at South Africa's starting 11 for this game. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. I certainly do not know. No, I don't know a single one of them. If you do, then congratulations, but I have no clue who any of them are. Good support runs from Gaddis. Look at Gaddis take the ball all the way up the field. Pull it back. Wide open in the middle of the field. It's Zach Pfeffer, and we're up 1-0. Yo, Pfeffer gets in good spots. I like this dude. I think he has high work rates, which in this formation, and in this formation only, I really do like. I like my midfielders getting forward. Pfeffer did an excellent job right there of supporting that run from Gaddis. I mean, look at this spot. Pfeffer just sits in that hole. That's beautiful work. I look forever in career modes for midfielders that will do that and sit in those holes. Pfeffer did it perfectly, and like I said, he's the youngest guy on the team. There you go. Ooh, wow. Whoa, Opara. Ooh, can I run onto that? Silva? What? He clears from Opara! Silva does a great job! Oh, I did too much, and what are they doing? I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do there. What the heck was I just don't know. What the heck was I doing? Oh, I saw you too late. Oh, he stayed on side! Ethan Finley stayed on side! He takes it. Oh, I tried to take it around the keeper. That was a mistake. Why am I not just shooting? I've had so many opportunities to shoot the ball, and I'm trying to get too fancy with it. Oh, I do lost the ball. Okay, that was a really good move. And another good move. Uh-oh. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, who was that? Was that Pfeffer? He just destroyed a guy. Over here. Very nice. Back to him. Superb play. I see you making that run. Who was that? It's Harry Shipp. Great run from Harry. Ship, finish it. He can't quite get to it, though. Damn. And we're getting so many opportunities right now. It's unbelievable. Get out there, Morales. Ooh, deflected it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Bill Hamid! I can't blame Bill Hamid for that. That was my fault. I totally went to sleep on defense right there. And all the credits to that guy. That was a great shot. That was a superb shot, upper 90. There's not a lot Bill Hamid could do about that. Well, South Africa's first shot on goal was a beauty. That was such a good shot. I can't believe we're tied right now. All the opportunities we've had, and we're tied in this game. There's a whistle for halftime. I don't know how we're tied in this game. I mean, I had one defensive lapse, and it cost us a goal. We've had like 8 shots so far. Yo, I can't tackle the ball right now. This is such garbage. I'm tackling the ball, and it's going right back to him every time. Oh. They've made some adjustments because their defense is way better now than it used to be. Put that ball across. He's there. He can't quite finish it, though. Who was that? I think it was Pfeffer again that was in there. Was it Morales? It might have been. It was Pfeffer. So here comes some substitutions. Daniel Williams is coming on for Will Trapp, who actually played very well in there. And then CJ Sapong is going to come in on the right side in place of Finley. In the 83rd minute, we're taking off Pfeffer because he's just too tired. He played very well. It's going to be... Why can I not? Dylan Powers. Dylan Powers is going to come on. I couldn't remember who that was. Played in the middle. Nice. Powers. Yes. Fine. Who is that? It's Sapong. There you go. To Powers. Nicely done. Dylan Powers. Can you score that? He can! Dylan Powers finishes. What a great finesse finish from Dylan Powers. In the 90th minute, we get the lead. That was our first shot of the second half. Yo. Jesus. I don't even know what to say. South Africa has dominated us in the second half. I don't know what changed, but we couldn't get the ball past midfield. I mean, every bounce was going their way. It's just one of those disaster second halves. But we've got the lead. It was a great play from the guys that just came on, Sapong and Powers. There is the full-time whistle. We narrowly escape South Africa with a 2-1 win. That game should not have been that close. So here are the player ratings from that game. FIFA gives their man of the match to Ramon Gaddis. I absolutely agree with that assessment. He got an assist on our first goal, was very good getting forward in general, and was very solid in defense as well. So absolutely gets my man of the match as well as EA's man of the match. Actually, everyone, with the exception of maybe Opara and Adu, my center backs, they didn't play very well, but everyone else, I would say, was decent. I don't think there was really any bad performances on that team. The one goal we gave up was more my fault rather than theirs. The only other player that I didn't think performed all that great was Morales, but I wouldn't say he was bad. He just didn't have anything, he didn't do anything that stood out to me. So I wouldn't say he was bad, but he wasn't great either. Alright, here we go with the second game of this episode, and it's going to be against Korea. And here's the lineup we're going to go with. It's going to be Wotan out wide on the left, Rubio Ruben in the middle with Akindele on the right. The midfield is going to be Swanson, Okugo, and Powers. Across the back, it's going to be Kloot, Schuler, Hedges, and Gaddis with Bill Hamid staying in goal. Here is a look at Korea's starting 11. Yeah, I don't really know any of them. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even if I did, I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, this is a road game. We are away at Korea for this one. I hope this goes well. I mean, a lot of these players, again, are players I've never played with. Oh, God, I screwed up. I screwed up so bad. How did he just ghost past me? Are you kidding me? Why can't I make a tackle? A simple tackle. He was coming right at me, and I missed the ball and just took him out. What is wrong with these guys? Oh, I missed that one, though. Okay, then. Oh, Bill Hamid. What a save. Hello? Somebody? Players? Anyone? Whoa, Bill Hamid with another good save. Oh, I kept it in play. Play that ball through. It's Rubio Ruben. Ruben, cut it through there. He kind of did. And then the pass gets deflected. That might count as a shot on target, and if it does, that's our first shot of the game, and we're in the 45th minute. Now we're starting to get some good pressure, though. whistle for halftime. It's just nothing is going our way. I can't assess how good these players are because nothing is going the right way. I mean, I can't pass the ball to the right people. I can't tackle the ball when it's not even moving. I mean, play him through the middle. Very nice. Rubio Rubin breaks through. I don't think he has the pace. No, there wasn't an angle. Well, that's the best opportunity we've had so far. I mean, I can't be mad at that. Oh, it was blocked anyway. That's okay. I mean, we're not getting anything. Alright, so with 15 minutes left to play, we're making changes. Wooten is coming out. Sapong is coming in for him. Also, Powers is going to move up to the center forward spot. And Daniel Williams is going to come in place of Rubio Rubin. Hey, we might have a counterattacking opportunity here. Sapong! You shit! It worked, though! And we're out! Come on, Sapong! You've got speed, baby! There's nobody there. There's nobody! There we go. In. Is there going to be anyone? It's going to be back to Sapong, who fires! We scored a goal! It's a freaking miracle! And again, it's CJ Sapong coming in and making the difference. That's 2 times out of 2 games. He's been absolutely stellar off the bench. Maybe I should have given him a chance to start. He's been the only player in this entire game that's been worth anything. So a 1-0 lead going into the 90th minute. And you know what? Again, it was Sapong and Powers linking up. They actually played very, very well together. Last game it was Sapong that supplied Powers' late goal. This time it was the other way around. He returned the favor. And a great job. I thought that was going to go out for a corner. How in the world? My 2 center backs are both 6'4". I don't understand how any Korean is beating them for headers. And we're off again. This time it's Daniel Williams. Play the ball across. One more. Bang it into the open net. Dylan Powers scores again. It's 2-0. That was just because they pushed numbers forward. Nothing else. I mean, you can't really take anything from that. There is the final whistle. That was the last play of the game, that goal. And we come away with a 2-0 victory over Korea. Very, very hard-fought victory. Probably not even a deserved victory, but a victory nonetheless. And here are the player ratings from that game. EA gives their man of the match to Bill Hamid. And for once, I don't agree with it. I'm going to give my man of the match to Dylan Powers. I know I said Sapong was the only one that played well after he scored his goal. But you know what? Dylan Powers got the assist. He also scored a goal himself. And he played very, very well throughout this entire episode. So, I mean, the first time I called Dylan Powers up to the national team, he was kind of bad. I mean, I didn't like him at all. But in this episode, I would say he's actually played his way into the picture of the national team. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. My thoughts on some of the players that I've called up so far. Dylan Powers, like I said, he's absolutely played his way into the picture of the national team. I don't know if he'll get called up very often or what's going to go on with him, but he's definitely in my mind when it comes to call-ups. Silva was good, obviously. Trapp was actually very good in this episode as well. Some of the other players, Morales, Swanson, Okugo, Finley, Pfeffer, I would say they were just very underwhelming. And all of them are very young, so it's understandable that they're not very good yet. They've got plenty of time to develop, but none of them really did anything that stood out to me, which I was kind of surprised at. I expected a little bit more than what I got out of each and every one of them. Sapong, however, I know he's 26, so he's not going to be around probably very long after the next World Cup, but for now, he's going to keep getting call-ups because he was incredible the 2 times I played him. Wooten wasn't very good. Rubin, he's only 19 years old, but I would say probably the worst player I called up so far. I mean, he just didn't do anything in the center forward spot, and I was very surprised by that because I've seen him perform very well in other series, just not for me right here. So maybe it was the position I had him in. I don't really know, but he wasn't very good for me. And then Akindele, another case of he just didn't perform as well as I'd hoped he would. So we got more friendlies coming up. I'll continue to rotate the side, give more players call-ups that I haven't used in a while, or players that I've never used before, just to see how they're coming along, or if they're viable options in the future. But that is going to do it for this one. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know, leave a like below, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you when we come back with more Red, White, and Blue. See ya.